Hey guys, sorry about. Just give me just a quick second here. Yeah, I need to sure I'm. This wasn't what I planned. So okay, let's do this. There's something wrong with the system. Yeah, I think we're good. Yes, we are. Sorry about that. I had planned this whole thing, and of course it didn't work out. I'm loud now. Grateful, Gail. Thank you for that, Gail. So good. Welcome to something I have maybe been inspired to create, told to do, or I came up with it myself. It's either a fantastic idea or it's totally crazy. And I call it guide games. I will explain everything. Feel free to let me know if you're there in the chat. I see Grateful Gail, thank you. Is the audio also okay, Gail? That would be, well, I can check that myself just quick here. Yeah, it sounds good. I will also be answering any question you might have, and I will be glad if you would share something also. But first we'll do the guide games. And as I said, it's either a fantastic idea or it's not. It might be quite stupid. Yes, sounds great. Good. Anya, PJ, good evening. Good evening to you, Anya. I also read a fantastic quote from Sanaya, which I will be sharing with you. I don't know if you guys are so fascinated as me by Sanaya, but I will read it because I see it as a direct insight into the spirit world. So I find it utterly interesting. So, guide games. Are you ready for this? So this is a competition. We are competing against each other with our spirit guides. Okay? And it's an attempt to have a little fun. Spirituality often is very serious, and we meditate and we manifest. But maybe we should have some more fun with the spirit world. They do have a great sense of humor, and I have felt guided toward guide games, but I don't know if you will like it or not. So we will do 3 events. I will explain everything. It's an adventure. Exactly, that's what it is. So I will explain to you how you can participate in this if you want to. And we're going to do 3 events, and you will use some method to communicate with your guide and to try to come up with the correct answer. And I don't know either the correct answer, so we'll also be competing towards me and my guide inside. I'm in a library now in my home area. There's no one here, I think. Downstairs is a toilet. I haven't been in it for many hours. There's been people coming and going. I don't know if the light in that toilet is on or off. Some people turn it off when they leave, some leave it on. I have truly no idea, right? So I will be asking you soon to ask your guide if that light in that toilet is on or off. And I will of course go down there, open the door and show you on camera if it's dark or light in there. It's kind of cool, isn't it? And this hat, I'm on the first, or whatever you call it, second floor. I will throw it over. It'll land either this way or that way. I have no idea. And we'll go down together when we go to check out the light and see if the hat landed like this or like this. And of course, ahead of that, we will ask our guides which way did the hat land on. So let me see if you have any reactions to this. The future is now. Yes, Hannah. Hello from Germany. Great. So let me teach you, maybe you know about this, but if you want to participate, awesome. Caught it live. Yes, you did. Beautiful, uncurated life. And you can now play guide games. So, okay, Hannah is already going. Great. You say light is on, I guess. Is it you guessing or is it your guide telling you that the light is on? Because now I'm going to share with you just really short ways you can connect to your guides and to help them, to help you, to tell you if the light is on or off. And I haven't thrown the hat yet, of course, so we don't know that. But let me tell you, I'm a little all over the place the first time I do this, and the whole start of everything went to not a good place. So let's focus. Okay, my intention is to be more clear and focused now. Okay, relax. My favorite way of communicating with my guides is using my arm. And you can do that. I ask, what is a yes? And the arm goes like this, and it goes sideways like this. The thing that most people have great success with, not all get some reaction with the arm. Most people get instantly an answer if they stand up straight like this and just stand calm and ask, what is a yes? And they will feel they will be pulled forward. And if you ask what is a no, you will be pulled backwards. That's a really easy way to do it. Or you can do, a pendulum of anything on a string, that moves, that will go. Maybe it's a little too much to teach you that now, so we're gonna go ahead with the games. But if you do this body sway, stand up straight, you will feel. So you can ask, say, let's name one of you is Anya, right? And you can ask, is my name Anya? And Anya will feel a pull forward, and the rest of us will feel a pull backwards. Yeah. So are you ready to do this? Let's go and check out the hat and the light. Let me just look at some comments. Anya agrees with that. The light is on. I can feel it in my stomach. This is really fun. Because I hope you believe me when I say I have no idea. It's been people going all night, right? Yeah. I do the body sway test, said the beautiful and created life. Great. I will use my arm. Trust my arm. So first, you can see maybe, I'll go over to the edge here. I hope I'm alone. I think so. So down there is the toilet door, and here you can see. I will now throw the hat. Hallo? Er det noen her? Hallo? Er det noen her? No, no one here. I will now throw the hat over here. I think it landed on the floor. So now we have two tasks. One, did the hat land right side up or upside down? Right? That's one. And the other one is the light in the bathroom. Is it on or is it off? So I suggest you, if you have your own method and another method you can use, I'll just share that really quick, is body testing. You make two circles with your fingers like this, put them together like that, and try to pull them apart. And if it's yes, then it's harder to pull them apart. So it's like, is the light on? It's hard. Is the light off? It's easy. right? That's one way to do it. So Grateful Gale says hat upside down. Someone says light is off. I'm gonna do my arm thing. So I'll start with the hat. Did the hat land upside down? I got a circle. What does that mean? Okay, the arm went around. So let's the other. Is the light in the bathroom? We're gonna check now. Is the light on? It says no. Is the light off? I got a clear yes. So I got a yes for off, right? Yeah. So it's supposed to, for me, it's supposed to be dark in the bathroom. And I don't know about the hat because it went in circles. Do you need more time? Are you ready for us to find out the answer? Oh. Well, I'll show you. Well, that's a little scary. The hat first. I got a circle. Are you ready with your answer? Just 2 more seconds if you wanna. Well, I kind of spoiled a little bit here, but so here's the hat. Well, okay. It is it's a little bit on the side, but it is mostly upside down, I would say. But I got a circle because it's not completely upside down. It's a little on the side. So, okay. So did you get a good look? I learned I can switch the camera around. I can do that. So this is, yeah. Okay. And here's the toilet. I got a clear yes that the light is off. There's one more door, I think. Yeah, there's one more door. And here is the answer, my friend. It's off. Somebody turned it off. So, how did you do? The hat was upside down. It wasn't a normal way. It was, if it was anything, it was upside down, and the light was definitely off. So, I need to go have my computer upstairs and I'll go and check there. Sometimes reality hits and I think, what is happening to my life? What am I doing in a library late at night, alone with people on YouTube, guessing or getting messages from the spirit world if the light is on or off? So Terry, where do you see yourself in 3 years? Well, I might be in the library looking at lights. Okay. Wonderful. It was a little fun, wasn't it? I think that felt good. And thank you for playing along. Yeah. Let me just look at the notes. It's on the table, somebody said. Yeah, it could absolutely be. Yeah. The circle was correct. Yeah. It was kind of correct, the circle, because it was a little on the side, but it was mostly upside down. So if you had to go with an answer, upside down was the most correct. But I did get the spin, which means unclear question, or yeah. Grateful Gale got both right. That was fun. Can you share the methods on getting a yes or no again? Yeah. Beautiful and critical life. This is so cool, from half around the world. Yeah. Oh, Lynn, thank you for writing this. What does it mean if you got both incorrect? Are spirit guides not talking to me? Oh, thank you so much for asking that question. No, it does not mean that. But when we are doing these things, which are in many ways called dowsing or divination, whether you can use a pendulum and stuff, there's so many ways for the communication. This is my theory. I don't think anybody has the real answer to this, but there's so many ways for the communication to be interrupted. One of the most common ones is that we have an opinion about the answer. So if you, Lynn, think, oh, I think that room is dark, I think that light is off, you will get that answer. Because you're the boss, you're on the throne, as Jay says, right? It changes if you have an opinion. And some people need to be really, almost meditating and be really centered before they do this. I don't feel the need, and not everybody does. So I guess we're all different. So there's lots of ways for us to mess this communication up. Because what's happening, and I think that's for all methods, close to all methods, it's the ideal motor effect. So if the pendulum is moving, it's you moving it, but you don't know it. It's small muscles inside your arm that is moving the pendulum unconsciously, subconsciously. So they have measured arms using pendulums, and they can measure movements in the muscles, right? But you don't know that you're doing it. So the question is, who is controlling those movements, right? Who is controlling the ideal motor effect? So people will say that that's a subconscious mind. Yes, but what is that? We really don't know. My personal belief that it's connected to spirit, or can be anyway. So that's why I always say, don't use these methods. Please don't use them in serious decisions in your life, because there's so many ways it can go wrong. Trust your heart and your pop-ins and your guidance when it comes to big decisions. Don't listen to a pendulum if you should marry a specific person or not. Please don't do that. Listen to yourself. This is a fun thing, but it's not life decisions, right? Yeah. And of course, you could ask them. Yeah, I asked mine. Do you want to play guide games? And they said yes. So could do that too. I don't know if that's necessary. Hey, yeah. I'll tell you a little sooner. I'll tell you about some. I'll send you somewhere. You can read all about this. That is the best. I didn't make it. The best mini course. It's free. It's all written. If you want to dive deep into this, I'll get to that in a bit. Yeah. Hannah writes, Lynn, maybe your guides are not so playful, but more serious. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Because I have one more event I would like for you to test, and that is reading my mind. And I'll get back to that when I talk about the resource where you can learn a lot about dowsing and divination. So let's see if you can read my mind in a few minutes. Yeah. And of course, grateful, Gail, sometimes it takes a little bit of stillness and time and ritual to tap in. We dove into it pretty fast. More focus is needed, absolutely. And it's a matter of, I think, also, practice, getting the hang of this. Yeah. Lynn says, should have gone with my initial gut response. Yeah, isn't that interesting? Because I don't know if you heard of him, but I have this friend, he's a healer called Jonas. We made some videos together. He's very connected to his guides and very close to his guides. And I ask, how do you get answers like this? And he said, the first things that pops into my mind, that's the thing. That's what I trust, he says. He doesn't use methods. He just, like you said here, Lynn, should have gone with my initial gut response. That's what he says. The first things that poof comes to my mind is the one I'm going with. And some people have told their guides that if blink my eyelids if it's a yes, and don't do anything if it's a no. Make my thumb twitch if it's a yes, or there's tons of ways you can get answers through the body. Yeah. Grateful Gail, we each get our intuitive hits in different ways. Practice and experimenting is how we learn. That works for us individuals. Yes, very good. Nadia wrote, do you know about Kai Dickens and the telepathy tapes? Yes, I do. And not on a deep level, but I've listened and I've learned some, and it's, amazing. Yeah, amazing. So that's something to Google if you are interested. The telepathy tapes, and Kai Dickens, I guess. Nadia writes, I share his videos because I tune into them almost every day. Thank you so much, Nadia. That's very sweet of you. And Nadia writes, the one guy was saddened that he can tune into them. Sorry, didn't understand that. Shouldn't have started reading it. I would like to share with you, my friend. I call you friend because we are interested in the same things. It's not a sleazy version of it. It's a Sanaya quote, Sanaya email. And it's, as I said 1,000 times now, Susanne Giesman, medium from America, evidence-based medium who is getting messages every single day throughout her email from Sanaya, her guides. And I would like to share with you something I read, something they wrote a few days back. Here is the quote. You are always capable of more than you think you are. Why is this? Because what you think is based upon belief systems. Possibilities arise from a sea of potential beyond belief. What if you did not think? What if you simply remained open and flowed with inspiration that arises moment by moment according to the present circumstances? Why each action would arise anew and perhaps somehow different, and perhaps somehow more creatively than you might have thought. Try not thinking, why don't you? Just be, then be inspired and act. You are so very loved. This is cool stuff. What Sanaya is saying here, try not thinking, why don't you? And Sanaya says if we do that, we will get inspiration and we can take action in a different way. So this is letting go, right? This is leaving space and being silent enough to actually hear the guidance and to feel that inspiration and take action on that, instead of trying to think with our brains for the solutions or the path forward. So I think this is very interesting. Simply remain open and flow with inspiration that arises moment by moment according to the present circumstances. Yeah, very cool. Thank you, Sanaya. So, are you ready to read my mind? I will explain. Okay, one of you asked if I can share the methods again. I think it's going to take, you can Google, muscle testing, the sway, body sway. The arm is only me using. So that's, so you can Google, and I will share with you soon, I haven't forgotten, a resource which is really, really, that's the one I learned the most from when it comes to dowsing. So you can Google all this, but the arm is just, I'll share the arm, because that's the only one you can Google. You stand up straight and you use your dominant. I tried with my left, but it didn't really work very well. So your dominant arm, right? And you just let it be loose. I tilt my body a little bit. You can also do this by sitting, but I also need to tilt it a little bit because it has to be room between the arm and the thigh, right? So I just tilt a little bit, and I just let it hang there, and I use it as a pendulum. So and I ask often yes or no questions. So is the light off? And the arm swings by itself. Is the light off? And it would swing like this, back and forth. Is the light on? It would swing like this, sideways. That's a no, and that's a yes. So this can be, and the pendulum, this is just me, okay? So I find that I trust using the body more than tools, like L-rods is another thing you can Google, or pendulums. I find that I trust the body more. Yeah, but I think it's important here for you to find your way and what resonates with you, right? So this is, if you're only beginning this now, this is a kind of a longer project for you to find what resonates with you and testing it. But it's a fun way to connect to spirit, I think. Yeah. So yeah, want to read my mind? What's happening now is that let me just check the comments again before I do that. Let's test if you can read my mind. I will speak an intention. So I will speak it so that my intention will, I'll speak it now. My intention is that the person who is willing and watching this will receive insights to what color I'm thinking about. And we ask that this happens in the best interest of all and just for fun. And if guides, if you can help us with this, that would be awesome. Thank you so much. Just to share awareness that we are not alone. Okay, so I've spoken my intention, and if you continue, doesn't matter if it's live or the recording, and if you are willing to continue, then you have given your free will a yes and a thumbs up, right? So I will now think of a color, and I don't know how this will come to you. Some people get it straight away. So it can come in different ways. I haven't started yet. It's not, it's, but it's good to go with your gut like that. But it's not that color. So if this is how I would do it, okay? But use your intuition and follow your own guidance on this. But I would say, if I were you, I would say my intention is that I am receiving information about what color Terry is thinking of. And guides, if you can help me with this, that would be awesome. Thank you. Something like that. And then I'm going to sit in silence for just a little bit thinking of this color. And for some of you, it might come to you straight away. But for me, because I'm not going to tell you in the video now, in the live stream, the color. Because if it, wait, don't be mad. I have a plan. Because for me, it would come to me when I stop thinking about it. So for me, it will come to me after I shut the video down, if I were you, right? I haven't started yet. So you need to wait until I begin. So for me, it's gonna come like if it was you, it's come like a pop in, and it's, oh, that's the color, and that's why I'm not gonna tell you now, but I have written it in the description all the way at the bottom. Don't look now, that's cheating. The color, so you can check it. If you are like me, get insights after a few minutes or hours, right? So you can forget about it, and then suddenly, boom, you get the color, and then you can go and check. So if you save this video or you know, copy paste it somewhere. And all the way down there at the bottom is that resource I told you about if you really want to learn dowsing and to be good at it. It's a free online course, it's a PDF. It's fantastic. I have read everything about, well, I'm exaggerating, but I read a lot. And this one, Letter to Robin, it's called, it's fantastic. Under there is the color, so that's the on the, I can't speak tonight, the bottom of the description. So I will now read some comments. I will do the color thing, and I'll just shut down the live stream, okay? Yeah. Let me just take a look here. From Miami Beach. How cool is that? Yeah. Ina Felcher, living in Miami Beach. Yeah. I don't actually like TV shows with a lot of violence and blood anymore. But I did catch the latest, about Miami, the latest season of Dexter. That was fantastic. That was like this level that it used to be. That was a great show now, yeah. Now in New York. So I kind of missed the Miami vibe, but yeah. So I haven't done it yet. Now it's a lot of colors here. Chrissy writes, morning, I've joined a little bit late today and the chat is very mysterious. Yeah. It's like the light is on. No, the light is off. The hat is upside down. Yeah. Ooh, beautiful ungraded live. Just looked at my clock. It's 3:33. Yeah. Living in Alabama. Yeah. Great. Now let's do the color. So go with your heart on this and your intuition. What's the best way for you to find out that color, right? So it might intend an ask like I suggested, but it might be something completely different. So I'm starting now. My intention is now to fulfill my last intention, and I'm now thinking about this color and that people can receive it. Thank you. Just as a fun exercise, and if anyone, the guides can help with this, I'm grateful. I'm now thinking of the color in letters and looking at the color. Healing energy is welcome if you want to join. Okay, I see some colors here. I won't say anything. If you want to, give it some space and time. Or you can check it right now. You decide. It's open the description of the video. No, wait. Let me check. Because I messed up the starts big time. So I deleted the planned video and everything. So I had to start a new one. And so let me check before you do anything if it's actually there. Because it might not be, in fact. I'll enter it right now because I had to start this new live stream, I was right. It was not. Or did my guides remind me? Now it is there. And the letter to Robin, the dowsing course, is also there. So if you want to now, you can look down below and you will see the color I was thinking of. Okay. Despite me messing up that start, this was fun. That's my version of just what happened. And I'm gonna do more videos and maybe also live streams with guide games to see if we can connect to our guide inside or not. So I'll leave you there, my friend. And thank you so much for bringing this joy into my life. Thank you.